Hello everyone, welcome back to Baldur's Gate 3 5th edition. Last time we were trying to leave the Shattered Sanctum, and between the ladders and this small wily group of goblins we had some issues with that. But thankfully we have now made it out of this particular combat and we're ready to leave. But just before I do that, Astarion, what's in this chest? Don't think I've ever looted this chest before. Excuse me. I'm sorry if that was really loud. I hope it wasn't. 2 torches. Of course it was 2 torches. Alright, well we'll get Astarion back with the rest of the party. Thankfully, did not die using a ladder. And then we'll package him up with the rest of the party, get everyone sneaking before we go outside, and see just how big a problem we have outside here. Alright, that's initiative. How do you pronounce an incredibly big problem? Okay. I think the thing to do here might be to go back inside. Most of them are slightly drunk. Just drunk enough for everyone to notice. Strength increased by 2, disadvantage on ability checks using charisma and dex. So everyone's hitting for a +1 harder as well, which is a bad time. We also have the problem that we're not all together in the order. So we've got Shadowheart, 4 of them, Astarion, 1 of them, Frobo, 4 more, then Lae'zel. So we could just start trying to pick off the weaker ones. The ones with like 7, 9 hit points. Of course, the Guard Gurgan is going to be an issue. Or we could try and get some pop shots in, kill somebody, go back inside, see if we get followed, come back out again. I'm really not sure what the best way to proceed is. Let's try and kill one. It's a critical miss. And then we're going to get right next to the door. And then we'll see how that goes for a minute. And also, let's give Lae'zel some extra armor class, because she's slightly injured. Well, that extra armor class clearly not helping. There is some fire wine around the place. Don't know how useful it might be, exploding right over there. Oh, that's a problem. That is a problem. That is a problem. At the same time, it's not a bad idea. Particularly, the spirit that sloshes in this bottle is strong enough to strip resin from the hull of a ship. But that's different than a grease bottle. Let's go with grease, because we know what we're doing with it. Because this is all on fire. So I'm presuming... And what we don't want to do is do it so close to our own grease that this all catches fire between us. Okay, what we've learnt is that this giant fire pit doesn't ignite grease using fire. I'm not bitter at all. That's interesting. I'm going to go with a menacing attack right here, just to try and make sure this big guy doesn't give us a lot of problems. That frightened is going to be huge for us. And let's action surge right now. And I will take just a standard shot here. And of course we miss a 90% shot. Standard stuff. What was that? What did they throw? Alright. One orbit through. I think getting inside has to be our play here. Lazella's stood up, so we don't have enough... Oh, we don't have any movement speed. That's great. I don't think the jump spell is going to help us right now. I will take a healing potion. And I will attack this prone creature. Alright, that's one less creature to worry about. We have no movement speed though. That's a problem. Don't know who they hunters marked. Possibly themselves, because they're drunk and now they have the red X above their head. Right. All things considered, for how many turns the AI has just had, we could certainly be far more dead than we are. That was unideal. But on the plus side, the grease isn't there anymore. Right. I think we're just going to shoot and go. Okay, we're all up for now. Two more, then it's Astarion and Frobo together. Okay, okay, okay. Good. We have enough speed to get to the door, so we can spend our other bonus action trying to get an attack here. Ow. Then Frobo. I know strength isn't your forte, but... Alright, that was not great. Just go... If you go for the door, we've got 3 foes to worry about before Lae'zel's turn. Just hopefully Lae'zel doesn't die in the next 18 seconds. You're still frightened. No, you've gotten over your fear. Okay. That's a bad time. That's a real bad time. Where is Shadowheart in the order now? At the top. And we've just given them another target. Lae'zel might die. Especially because she has 2 death saving throws against her already, presumably because they've been attacking her because they have no other targets. I should have short rested, used Shadowheart's magic you can't die thing. How did Shadowheart end up there? Like, that's very far away from the door that she spawned through. The problem is, even if we get Lae'zel up, she has to survive through 7 unit turns, including the ogre who is blessed. Oh dear, oh dear. Yeah, so Lae'zel is dead. Alright, we can reach the door. So we disengage.
No harm in trying.
And we get out of there. Looks like we're not being followed. Let's get away from the door.
Go.
So here's the terrible thing. We either, as far as I am aware, have to make it through that crowd somehow, or go through the Underdark, and those are our 2 options. 1 potion of invisibility.
It's been
I'm sure we must have more than that.
Better stop to rest soon.
Sort by type on everybody. Potions. No, we have 1 potion of invisibility between all of us. I would have thought we would have accumulated more than that by now. Everything that is on Lae'zel's person is lost to her corpse currently, including all of the party's gold and like loads of good healing stuff, which I probably should have used more liberally, if I'm honest. So right now, I don't know when this hunter's mark is going to go away. Days. Remains until long rest. That's a terrible, terrible thing. So we can't get through the upstairs section because it's blocked by something on the outside, and we can't get to the outside. There's this guy over here, and like some route back here, but I don't think we can escape this way. I think this is just kind of a NPC plot escape route. But we'll talk to this guy.
No! Please! Oh, don't hurt me!
Calm down, we're here to help.
You are? I need to get out of here.
A simple tumbler lock.
The lock clicks and opens.
Thank you. I better go before they catch us. I should be able to make it to the Grove on my own. They need to know they're in danger.
Oh, buddy. I'm very sorry that everyone else over there is dead. In fact, I think it would be a shame if he got all the way back to the Grove to find out that his friends had all died. So I think, really, the most honest thing we can do is make sure he doesn't ever have to see those terrible things down at the Grove. I think it's a mercy, really. Especially after what we've just witnessed outside. He was never going to make it. So I think this is just a dead end, right?
Quick step.
Yeah, there's nothing here. Apart from a hole in the ground, but I don't really fancy jumping down that. Especially not without Featherfall,
Subtle steps.
which none of us can cast. Right, Shadowheart followed along just fine. So, until we can do something about it, we are now a party of 3. Which is not a situation I've really been in before. We've dealt with death before, but not in such a capacity that we weren't able to immediately go back and rescue the dead. Take a potion of healing. Some poison. What's that? Cup of water. Fine. So, I think we've got big issues.
On my way.
And if you're wondering, if you're not familiar with the kind of 5th edition rules I self-impose, you might be thinking, oh, why don't you just fast travel to one of the many different fast travel locations? But I think doing that makes things too easy, and I think this situation that I'm presented in right now is far more interesting, having to deal with the pressure of what we've just been through, and deciding now whether we're going to try and figure out a way to get through there with invisibility and not mask of many faces, disguise self or some such, or whether we're going to have to go back down towards the Underdark and see if there's some way for us to get out through there. By the way, I couldn't figure out how to unlock this door. I was told it's that lever right there. I just missed it completely. Let's go and check out... Down here there's a cave mouth. Previously it didn't really do anything, but I'm curious as to know if something else has changed down here. So we'll peek our noses in here. And then probably call it a day. So we've got a bunch of spider eggs. That's not terrifying at all. There were spiders kept, obviously, in that pen. And around here, unless we're going to get some kind of passive check to say, oh, this is actually a door.
Let's be quick.
Use jump to reach to get up there, although I don't think we'd succeed. Yeah, so this space, I don't know what its purpose is, but it appears there isn't anything particular in this random bit of cave. But maybe in another update, or maybe if you do something different. But otherwise, lots of spider eggs. Nothing particularly adventure-y in here, though. So we'll come back out the other side.
watch your back.
And then we will save things there, and next time try and figure out how to make the best of this situation, because, oh boy, we've got some issues. Thank you ever so much for watching. If you're enjoying the series, please do consider subscribing or hitting that like button. If you have any questions or comments, you can put them down below. Otherwise, the three of us will see you next time. Cheers.